Hi, this is Howie YIN. So today is the 29th of June 2020. A lot of you, it's probably gone, finished work and heading home. So I don't want to be stuck in the motorway, so I just wanted to be here and talk about myself, talk about the recent news about the coronavirus, talk about how everyone respond to this unprecedented event. Yeah, it has been a very interesting year with the coronavirus. No one would expect this could happen in our life. And we began to think about what is what we need in life. Last week, I went up north and I see a couple, they're in their 50s, and I asked them, what is their job? And then the guy said, I am a horse dentist. So his job is to fixing horses' teeth. What a wonderful job, like I never thought about people could do this kind of job looking after horse and the animals. And that this is exactly how I feel. What do we need in this life? Do we need a lot of money? Do we need a luxury boat? Do we need a fancy house? Do we need a lot of things? Maybe we don't. This coronavirus makes us think, what do we exactly need in our life? And why should we be greedy? If looking back, before the British people coming into New Zealand, we have the Maori people living in New Zealand for hundreds of years. There's no light, there's no power, there's no electricity, and people was living happy, and the life continues. And now we have airplanes, we have border control, we have this and that. We obviously have the technology, but do humans need to go that fast? Do we need to go that fast? Do we need to have a bullet train or that speed? Do we really need it? And in consequence, as the Earth developing so fast, the Earth will say, hey, we need to stop. We don't need to develop that fast. Maybe it's time for humans to think about, do we need to proceed at a certain high speed? And maybe we don't. So talking about my ethnic background, I spent half of my time in China when I was a child, and I went to school. I spent about a year in university, and then moved on my second life in New Zealand. As you may aware that previously I was a New Zealand police officer and patrolling on the streets. And one thing that I think about the most is that, where is my home? And this is, I guess, a lot of people traveling back to New Zealand, and they were thinking about the same question as I would thought before. Where is his home? Or where is her home? So that's the question that we think quite frequently nowadays about making decisions whether or not letting these people to come back home. Is this their home? If it is, how do we control the diseases? How do we manage quarantine? And this is a hot topic now. And I think with your brain and my brain, this is not a difficult case. And all we need is to put a thorough system in place to check them and maybe quarantine them a little bit longer. And I'm sure if you love your country, you would go back and spend a little bit more time than 2 weeks in a quarantine facility. Maybe the interest of 5 million people is more important than individual. We need to make a choice now. And I don't think this coronavirus is going away anytime soon. We need a strong mental ability and physical ability to deal with this virus. And if we all be together and put up a fight with coronavirus, we may win and we may continue. But this need your effort, my effort, and everybody's effort. And we need a strong leader. We need a good leader. We need a leader that respects our community's voice and everybody's voice. But anyway, my job is to deal with immigration. I'm an immigration advisor, and if you need any help with your visa's decline, I'm here for you. And this is just my daily talk about the life, and I can talk more about the Chinese and my experience in China and the beautiful part of China. And I'm here for you, and I will come back to this TV. Thank you, and have a good day. Be strong.